Eggroost Observatory is the best guild in the game. Eggroost Observatory has so many different factors of why it's good. For example, it has the highest guild discount, going up to 50% on most of its items. Speaking of its items, it has some key accessories for builds like the Titan Brace, Freeze Flame Gauntlet, and Sniper Scope. Its armor is also very good too, given the Galvanized effect, which gets rid of all debuffs and puts you in a very powerful state. Finally, the Eggy Drone in my opinion is the coolest vanity out of every Legend rank vanity. Now that we've done a basic overview, let's go over the weapons and armor in the Eggroost Observatory. Our first weapon is the Scrap Lance, which does 24 damage, negative 20% swing speed, plus 12 range, and piercing is 35%. And the element is metal. So the base M1s are just normal spear attacks, and it inflicts bleed on the third M1, as you can see right there. Now for its heavy, it does like a hit and it just bounces you back, kind of propels you back, which is kind of buns, honestly, in my opinion, because it does the same damage as a normal M1, so it's kind of useless. But the base stats are alright, I guess, for it being like a early game weapon. But yeah, our next weapon is the Electrofork with 35 damage, plus 10 range, and minus 20% swing speed. This weapon has a normal spear M1s with no extra status effect, but its heavy is where it gets good. So it shoots out this electric orb that does 200% of base damage and also implies the shock effect. But if you go near the enemy and you hit them with the fork when they're shooting the orb, it does 350%, including the 150% hit stab. So this weapon can be comboed with other accessories, and it can make it a really good weapon. The next weapon is the dual Bosca. These are the only, if I'm not mistaken, these are the only dual gun in the game. Obviously there's like dual weapons, but I think this is only the only dual gun in the game, but correct me if I'm wrong. So how these work is like you can shoot at people, but that you don't shoot with them both at the same time. They take 3 bullets up each and they do 18.3 damage, but that might be because no, it's not. They just do 18 damage on base, and they do a decent amount of damage, I would say. I mean, they're nothing like to scoff at, like there's nothing to, like, it's not that good, but it's pretty decent. Their only gimmick is that like they're just dual, that's it. But they do decent burst damage if you have like an actual build. I don't have anything equipped right now, but if you have like a decent build, then these might be good. But yeah. For our next weapon, we have the cannon. Now the cannon is probably the best, I want to say right now, maybe besides EGGMG. Because there is a build that the YouTuber 3ND made, go check him out after this video, and it does like 400 DPS or something like that, 400 damage each shot, and it's insane, dude. But overall, the cannon's actually a pretty good weapon, even though it's kind of niche, because, dude, it does like 110 per shot, and it reloads pretty quick. The mace stats are 65 damage, 0.50 cooldown, reload time is 1.50 seconds, max range is 100, spread is 2, max ammo is 1, velocity 125, minimum range 35, and startup 0.2. Now, overall, I think this weapon is a pretty decent weapon. I would say it's pretty good for like gun builds and like mid-game. And if you use 3ND's build, you could probably get a good build for like just any part of your game. But yeah. It's a pretty good weapon, honestly. Our next weapon is the 6-shooter, which is just kind of your average gun. It's like regular dude of all the guns. It's just kind of a slow shooter, like 6-shooter, like in real life. Just like a slow shooting gun, and there's nothing really insane about it. It has no special gimmick. It's just a gun. It does decent damage. And I remember when it used to be like meta, I remember there were so many 6-shooter builds, and the piercing, you could see like the piercing's pretty good too. But the stats are 50 damage, 0.4 cooldown, 18 mana cost, which is actually wrong. Wait, does it take mana? That's just a mistake, I guess. Reload time of 2, max range 50, 6 ammo, 200 velocity, minimum range 10, and 0.5 startup. So overall, this weapon's pretty okay, I guess. I mean, it's nothing special, it's just a gun, but yeah. The EGGMG is the last weapon off the list. Sadly, I have a reforge on it, so it might be a little better than it seems. But it has a cooldown of 0.18, a reload time of 2, plus 50% piercing, does 8 damage each shot, has 20 ammo, has a 4.80 spread, has a max range of 30, it has velocity of 220, minimum range of 5, and a startup of 0.4. This is how much damage. Oh wait, sorry, I had my thing. It's how much damage it does each clip, but it's a bit better because I have the unstable reforge. It's actually a really good weapon in my opinion. I think it's probably one of the better ones. And then I don't think it counts as heavy, but more of as like its technique. It shoots out these grenades called the egg grenades, and they do like 117 damage each shot, and they take up 10 ammo. So overall, I think this weapon's pretty good, honestly. I'd say it's a good mid-game weapon, and yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe so I can keep making videos like this. This was very hard to make because of the amount of editing I had to do for the first part. But anyway, guys, I will see y'all later.